Hey guys, I looked all over YouTube and I couldn't find a single tutorial on how to clean your old school skateboard loose ball bearings. Loose ball bearings are used regularly throughout the 70s and early 80s on pretty much all skateboards. And first of all, what you're going to need is a skateboard that uses loose ball bearings. I have, as you say, these are loose ball. As you hear that clack, clack, clack when they spin that. You know what I mean. But anyway, here's what they sound like. Those are nice and clean already. I took the wheel off the front already to save time, and here is our setup. This is a 1976 plastic California, USA made generic no-name banana board. Nothing more, nothing less. It's a very nice board. You can get them for about $25 online. Check that out. Anyway, how to clean and maintain your loose ball bearings. I already went ahead and did this, again, off screen to save myself some time. But let me show you some of the tools. You're going to need probably a socket wrench to get your wheel off and on. I have an open-end wrench and a socket wrench here, both 7/16 bits. So the wheel, the nut on my skateboard, wheel size of the nut is 7/16 inch. So we're using that size tool. Yeah. It's also a good idea to have a wide variety of sockets just in case, one doesn't fit. Also have a screwdriver handy. I'll show you why in a minute. WD-40 is good because you're not actually putting these on your bearings, you're just spraying the balls. So, good to go. And let's get to that bearing cleaning process there. What you want to do is you want to spray your bearings. I already did it, so I'm not going to do it again. You can go spray your bearings, good to go. Then you want to ball them up. Kind of like this. Just like this. Now what you want to do is kind of hit them on the floor. Just, make sure all the bearings are getting equal kind of movement. You can use your hand, just anything to get the bearings moving. Basically that's all you need. You'll see a big dirt spot after that. And there's all your bearings. Boom, just like that. They're all right here. And yeah. Then you want to kind of use the end of the tissue and wipe it off just like that. And there is a nice clean bearings. Boom, done. The ball bearings, the loose ball, they're all nice and clean. Now this is the wheel, of course, but what we're going to use is this little cap. Old school boards use these two little caps, and what they would do is they would go together just like this. As you see, that creates kind of a spindle, and what that would do, they can move freely on the wheel. Kind of goes in just like this. Just like that through the wheel, and it spins on this. But there's no bearings in there, so it's kind of useless to do it now. But what we're going to need the screwdriver for is we're going to pop our bearings in just a little bit, and we're going to hold it up with the screwdriver. So these should pop in. We're holding it up on the bottom with the screwdriver. Oh, it slipped a little bit. This is a little bit of a difficult process to get into the habit of. It's a lot of balance involved. So what you want to do is pop all 9 in. And make sure they get around the wheel. And then you can close your wheel. That screwdriver saves you a lot of time. See, now we have all 9 bearings in just like that, and they're all under this little cap, like I said. Let me explain about the bearings. Wheels generally use 8 or 9. 8 is the standard, but this wheel is a little bit wider in the middle, so there's actually 9 being used. Again, do the same thing for the other side. There should be 9. Kind of fill around that hole. And the hardest part is coming up. 7, 8, 9. Okay, we have all 9. Now this is where we take our second part of the cap and pop it on just like this. And now we have, instead of not spinning and having both caps in, There we go. We're nice and spinny. And you hear the bearings clicking, which means everything is a-okay. Now we're gonna bring over our board. Oh, give me a second, guys. Sorry, trying to set my angles up a little bit more. There we go. There's our board. Pull it back just a little bit. Whoops. Where's that little nut that I had? Did I drop it? No, there it is. I did drop it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put our wheel on first. This is probably the most annoying part. Sometimes the caps will not lock all the way like they should, and they will slip a little bit. And sometimes the bearings fly out and go everywhere, and that's not too fun. But this time, fortunately, it didn't do it. So, there we go. This is the wheel, of course. The wheel is on one axle on this particular skateboard, which makes changing things a little bit difficult. Again, everything's not supposed to be easy and like that, so these old skateboards are a little bit more difficult than new skateboards to change. But once you learn how to do it, it's very easy. So what we have is our open end wrench and our socket wrench, and what we're going to do is we're going to put our open end wrench over on this side. Give me a second, guys. Open end. Oh, is this the right side? Yes, it is. I must not be hitting it on there. Okay, there we go. And we're going to do this side. And we're going to do this little turns. Again, these are much more difficult than newer boards because the bearings can and will slip out on you if you don't hold it nice and tight. But I think we're good to go this time. Yes, we are. We're good to go. Okay. Now, just for extra safety measures, I'm going to go ahead and do a better angle against my leg right here. So, bear with me. Just 1 minute. Nope, it's the wrong side of the wrench. That'd be good if I got the right side, wouldn't it? So what we're going to do is just tighten it up a little bit. It was a little bit looser than it could have been. So, nice and tight now. There's our wheels. And, yeah, that's loose ball bearings. They're very easy to adjust. Like I said, all old school skateboards came with these. As you can see, here is the full out skateboard, just like this. Banana board. And, of course, we were small trucks and all that, and loose ball bearings. Very easy to assess, to set up, to maintain, to clean. And that's how you do it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it, and if you have any questions, feel free to post. Thanks for watching.